Hey everyone, so it is exactly 6 whole months from the time I went to Istanbul to get my hair transplant, and I'm coming to you right now from sunny Palm Springs, California. And they do say that if you want to see if your hair transplant is a success, you got to reveal your hair in the bright sunlight, and it doesn't get any sunnier than right here in Palm Springs. So without further ado, because you know we've all been waiting for this moment, let's check it out. Okay, so if you can see here, that's where we are. This is where we are exactly 6 months to the day, my hair transplant journey. So now that we've hit the 6-month mark, the big question now is this a success? How much more growth do we have coming in the months ahead? And do I possibly need a second transplant? So my clinic reached out to me a few weeks ago at day 156, and they wanted an update to see just where things were. So I sent them some pictures, and I said I was a little bit concerned because I wasn't quite sure whether or not I would need a second procedure. They actually said that it's a little too early to tell, but let's just keep an eye. But from what they see, I am looking like a success case for them. So, which is not to say that I may not opt now to go for a second procedure just to fill in some density and get some more fullness, especially in the crown. But right now, for all intents and purposes, the donor area has healed really well. Have absolutely no issues right now, and there's a lot of hair in the back there to pull from should I need, or should I opt then for that second procedure. But here's where we are right now. Bright sunlight. It's 108 degrees outside, so it's a little warm, so I'm not gonna be out here too much, but that's where we are. One thing I think I may do, because up until this point I have not been to a barber yet. I've just been doing my own little groomings at home, just kind of like taking my clippers and kind of cutting the sides and the backs. I have not touched the top at all. But I think what would make for a really cool episode for this web series is to actually have me go inside an actual barber shop and have my first ever haircut in over like 16 years. So I think I'll look into that and make that happen in episodes to come. But I think that'll make for a nice episode, don't you? There's not much left to say. I'm gonna continue to give you updates periodically now, because I think now that we've hit the 6-month mark, we can now just kind of keep track and kind of keep on top of where things are going forward. My biggest concern now is to see just how much fullness I'm actually going to get on the back end of all of this. So we don't know, but it's all a waiting game. So just like you, I'm waiting to see exactly how this all plays out in time. But for now, I'm actually very, very excited. I'm very pleased with the outcome so far. You know, we can't compare ourselves to other people, but just note that from my perspective, from what I wanted for myself, I'm actually very satisfied with my results thus far. You know, many people have asked me why I chose the clinic that I chose. And I may have mentioned this in the past, I'm not quite sure, but you know, it's a very personal choice, and you have to really do your due diligence when you're investigating and researching these clinics. Not everyone's gonna give you the right answer, but for me, I was just looking for a realistic outcome. I know some clinics, they just want to give you the maximum transplantation, and for me that was just a little too vague, a little too chancy. So I just wanted to go with someone who had a very specific plan of attack for me in my case, and also know that I would have enough reserves to pull from should I need to have a second procedure down the road. So that was a very specific thing I was looking for, and why I chose the clinic that I did choose back in December of 2021. But yeah, guys, so there you have it. It is really warm out here right now, and I'm about to just go inside because I am starting to really sweat and I need some water. And but there you have it. This is my result here, exactly 6 months to the day my hair transplant in Istanbul, Turkey, coming to you from a very warm, very sunny Palm Springs, California. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.